guys who've come out to the tournaments. But as a player, if I'm to hear, well, online's ass, anybody online's nothing, get your ass out there, then, really, is that an encouragement for me to come out by you calling me ass? It's almost like that boxing match challenge where I'm like, but wait a second. I'm not going to come play. You just called me an asshole, and then you said come and hang out with you. Where, the offline and the online communities got to embrace one another a lot more and say, look, it's a community. Hey, look, I'm not Obama, I'm not Bush, I'm not political, but, Obama's whole big thing about being a community man, I'm about the community. At the end of the day, I want the community to grow for MK as much as possible, and obviously as much as for injustice as well. But the point is, if the community shits on itself, how do you expect it to grow?
But you see, that's the thing, though, because the thing the online community has to understand is that if you want your game to grow, then you do have to support both sides, and both sides kind of have to recognize that. I think there is no offline player that does not play online. At the very least, they play on a troll account or something. But who does the online really benefit? It only benefits the developer. Whereas, if you go out to tournaments, you benefit a multitude of people. I'll take a very good example of that is the Dominican Republic. These guys are untapped talent that do not play online at all. They only go to each other's house and they play together. And what happens when you do that is you sit down, when you watch two people playing, you're discussing what's going on, you're looking at it, you're formulating strategies, you're learning from it, and so on. So it helps your learning curve a lot. A lot of people will go online, get destroyed, and throw the game out. So both sides have their importance to the community, but online can't be allowed to kill offline play either, because the community will really suffer because of that.
Okay.
Games that die eventually, in my opinion, are games that don't have a good that's why gamers keep telling you, support your community, go out to tournaments, even if it's a local, go out. Because what happens is you end up like Blaze Blue, you end up like games that come out, don't have anyone showing up to tournaments, and then there's no prizes involved, and if there's no offline tournaments, no one's doing anything online either. So unless you want your game to forever be a casual game, you have to go out to tournaments. That's just my opinion.
All right. Let me get another question out there right now. This question is from Pig of the Hut. He says, "How can Final Round CEO and other tournaments gain sponsorships to fund prizes and events?"
How?
Yes.
They do exactly what they do, but they just demand more. CEO has NOS, they have Mad Cats, they have all these companies, which are great companies to have, and I would love to have them on board too. But you also must not value yourself as just another game tournament. These tournaments have to go out there and realize, listen, we are big. Show them the numbers, show them the people that are watching it, show them the excitement behind it, and give them value for their money. But the problem is that when you go to a sponsor, he's going to tell you, yeah, but I just did, MK James tournament the other day, and all I had to do was give him 2 cases of NOS and $500, and he did a tournament that 20 people showed up to. So you see the problem?
Mm-hmm.
The fact the market has been undervalued in the U.S. for fighting games. That's what it is. We are fortunate in the Caribbean to only have a limited number of tournaments, so we have a kind of a bridge, a kind of a standard for what a sponsor needs to give to be a part of a tournament. The same thing in Mexico, in South America, and Europe, and South Korea, Japan, all of these places. Japan is even extreme. Look at SBO. SBO did that whole thing that turned out to be pretty much crap. And what did Justin win? $600 in an Xbox. But it collected millions of dollars, $70 for a spectator pass. This kind of stuff. And it's accepted. Why? Because it's accepted in Japan that a gaming tournament is exclusive. It is a highly entertaining event that draws millions of viewers. So you got to pay to be a part of it. So not only do the sponsors recognize that, but the spectators and the participants as well. You know, but in the U.S. it just is different, and for the life of me, I don't understand where everyone went wrong.
So let me ask
That
you this. I'm
everything
not to
was
cut you off. For other people to understand this, SBO is held where?
in Japan.
It was outside.
How much does that cost to fly to from anywhere, whether it be an island or the States?
It's at least I think $1,800 from like New
Damn.
York.
And you're telling me to win it, you're getting less than your plane fare there?
Of course, you're getting much less. You're getting $600. You can get knocked out in one match, and $600 a nice little glass certificate and an Xbox. That's at least that's what I saw Justin put on Twitter. I don't think it's one to lie about something like that publicly. And I mean that just goes to show you that and it's accepted. Again, it's accepted because it's how they have marketed their event. They have told you this is exclusive. This is as high as it gets. The U.S. has done something different. Tournament organizers have told people, please come and we'll give you 70% of whatever we get, and please, 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 and we'll really appreciate it. And sponsor, please, please help me. I really need you. No, you're supposed to go out there and say, listen, I'm filling your room. I'm giving you 200 rooms in your hotel. It's going to add up to tens of thousands of dollars that if I'm not there that day, you will not make. That is a statement of fact, not an opinion. That is a fact that you can sit down and present to these corporate guys.
Wow, you just sounded like TriForce there. That's a fact. That's an opinion. It's an opinion. It's a fact.
I'm very
Real talk.
passionate about this thing because, like I say, for me, I can be selfish. I can just keep my formula, keep getting more and more people to the island, keep giving bigger and bigger prizes. I mean, this is our second year. Do you know what our prizes is for Street Fighter 4 next year?
What?
$13,600 pay up to top 16. First
US?
place $6,000. Second place $2,500.
U.S. dollars?
U.S. dollars?
US dollars.
I don't want no. I don't want to get no Trinidadian. That's a 6-to-1 ratio.
That's true. Someone told me that one. Yes, that's a good one. I got to make sure I say that all the time. US dollars, $13,600 US. Why? Because we have a sponsor that recognizes the value in getting you American gamers here to our tournament. You know, and once you find that is what you have to go for. And you tell them, listen, guys, if you want that, it's gonna cost you. It's gonna make you're gonna have to put up 2 times $13,600 US just for your prizes. I still haven't asked you for how much I'm gonna need for my stream, how much I'm gonna need to bring my special guests down, how much I'm gonna need for trophies, all of that kind of stuff I haven't even asked you for. But let's start the conversation there.
All right. Let me get to another question over here.
Let me hold on. Before you go into this, I got to step away for a couple of seconds. I mean, I've had about 9 beers already, so I got to pee. But you guys go away on the go with the questions. I'm gonna step away. No, we got about another 15 minutes top before I got to get into your our buddy out there in Germany, apparently, from what I'm hearing. Mr. Cheater online.
James, can I bring up an on-blast situation?
I will give you, and before I cut you out, I will make sure I get you to have the floor for a while.
Oh, okay.
So let's because I got a lot of questions. You got a lot of questions, Davis?
Yeah, I got quite a few questions.
Yeah, so let him get through the questions first, because it's going to be for you too.
All right, go on.
All
right. Next question is from Pig of the Hut. What do you think about promoting tournaments on sports radio talk shows, or radio? Yeah, I guess on radio or talk shows.
I think that is excellent. That's when you're starting to think big. Again, the average, let me not say that. Maybe I won't want to say the average tournament organizer. The traditional, old-fashioned, and misinformed tournament organizer is probably going to say, no, man, that's too big for us. Sports radio would never pay attention to us. Ask TriForce how many radio stations, TV stations, how many interviews he did when he was here in Martin talking to over 60 million people across the Caribbean.
Don't ask me anything. The number is 9. We did 9 radio shows and 2 TV stations.
Damn.
And they're all, well, they're not on my Facebook because someone hacked my Facebook and shut down the ARC's entire Facebook account. So no one here in the ARC can get on Facebook. But when it comes back up, there's pictures of everything. WTN TV, Laser 101, Laser 104, Laser 105, so many more.
All right. Russell, what about you? Russell. All right, he must have stepped away. All right, let me get another question out here. This is from Serge. I want to know what they think MOG's involvement in the fighting game scene does for the local tournament, for the local tourneys and Evo. Considering we're seeing tournaments coincide with stuff like MOG.
Oh, Evo. It's always an interesting topic when Evo and MLG comes up. Again, I'm on the outside looking in, so TriForce and Russell can probably give you a more North American view on this. But for me, in my personal opinion, MLG and Evo are both detriments, but also opportunities, because there's certain things these people are doing that is good. And number one is they're making money. But we're telling ourselves, oh, but they're paying for this, they're paying for that. Guys, do the maths, be very careful about it. Evo is making a well, didn't want me to say what I'm about to say. Can you guys hear me?
The Illuminati,
I think-
yes.
They're like, wait a minute, he's talking about Evo and MLG? Shut him down. No. Look, like I say, for me, the way I see it, the grassroots tournaments, whatever you guys call it over there, the smaller tournaments, it really just comes down to either you have to step your game up to where you can get closer to what there is, or offer a different experience. Gamers go to tournaments not only for the money, maybe you might not be able to match their money, but you may be able to match their experience, the experience. Or some people just like going to the smaller tourneys, you know, the casual gamers, not even casual, just semi-pro gamers, so to speak. You know, all of that kind of stuff is something that happens. I should see it as a threat and an opportunity. You do have to be careful because they can. And the thing is, it's sad. Again, my opinion is it's sad that the bigger tournaments have to be seen as threats, that they're not helping.
Compliments.
Yeah, they're not helping the rest of the community but by doing anything more other than giving a few points for tournaments and silly stuff like that actually hold no value other than improving their own tournaments. You know what I mean? I mean, it's sad that they do that instead of really truly saying, hey, we want to bring you up. Let's have a Skype conversation and we'll tell you the tricks of the trade. We'll tell you how to make your tournament just as big as ours. But that just doesn't happen. And it's a dog-eat-dog world. It's a capitalistic style. I guess, like I say, in the Caribbean is different for us. I talk to all my Caribbean gamers and gaming organizations across the Caribbean on an even playing field. You know what I mean? Because we want to big each other up. In the US, I guess it's just not exactly the same. So that's where MLG and Evo is a threat.
Okay. All right. Next question. I'm trying to get Russell back. James, I need you to try to get Russell back in. He got knocked out. I hope James heard me. He's like sitting there cooking some shit over there.
What's up? I'm here.
Yeah, James, get Russell back in. He got knocked out.
He got knocked out. Hold on.
All right. Next question here. From some guy. Concerning the community in the Caribbean, will we ever see an MK Trilogy or UMK3 tournament there with top 4 on stream?
Can you say that again?
Considering the community in the Caribbean, will we ever see a MK Trilogy or UMK3 tournament there with a top 4 stream?
Again, this now depends. That depends on the kind of people we get here. Our local community is not what we look for. We bring gamers from all across the Caribbean and the world to our event. It's very hard for us because, again, the way we do our prizes, we give guaranteed prizes. So if I'm going to do a Mortal Kombat Trilogy tournament or anything like that, I'm going to make sure the prizes are something worth it. But at the same time, like I said in the beginning of the interview, it is a risk for the tournament organizers to do that. So I would have to, because it's something new, I would have to probably introduce it next year, see how it goes, and then kind of build on that in years to come.
Okay. All right. Next question now. This is from Macewin. To the TOs, what is the likelihood What is the likelihood to pool your resources and reserve the same hotel franchises for bulk purchases perks?
Excellent idea, but it's not something I see tournament organizers doing simply because of if that was the case, they would have done that already. Airlines do it with fuel. Companies do it with outsourcing resources. But the FGC, like I say, the Sinesta brand is all across the Caribbean. We have a Sinesta in Curacao, for example. I told a guy in Curacao already, listen, if you ever ready to do a tournament, I did 2 tournaments at Sinesta already. We are ready. We can hook you up. We can help you out and make sure Sinesta gives you the same deal that they gave to us. Because the cat's out of the bag. Everyone knows what the deal is. But I don't get the impression that tournament organizers in the US and North America are willing to do that, else it would have been done already. That's the way I see it.
Yeah, I'm not
Alright.
sure it's in the US as well, so I can't say much for that. But in Canada, we do share our resources. Not
You there, Russell? We lost you again, I think. You guys there?
Sorry about that, guys. My internet dropped.
Yeah, no, we all that was Skype there.
Oh, that was Skype.
Yeah, that was Skype.
Nah, that's fucking Canada on blast. There's shitty internet connections.
All right. I don't know if I missed a question or anything, or
Wait. Who was just talking? We just lost.
Russell, I gotta add him
Russell
again.
yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah, Russell was just talking. Add Russell back in again.
Yeah, the last thing, I mean, like we said, about the pooling resources, that should be done with various things. For example, we should all, and every tournament organizer in the world should do this. We should write a joint letter signed by, let's say, 200 tournament organizers around the world and send it to the Asus company, the company that makes the monitors, the low lag 236H company, and
The
say, look,
smart stuff.
we have all been buying your monitors for our tournaments. All right? We're going to pool we all agree each tournament is going to buy at least 10 of these monitors, but we want them at half price.
Exactly.
Or something.
That would be the smartest thing you guys can do.
Yes.
There's a lot of ways, and like I said, because I'm cooking dinner at the same time here, guys. I'm sorry. My wife just got home from work, so I got to cook. The point is, it's there's ways to unify the organizers where you guys can unite and make your lives easier, which in turn will make our lives easier as far as competitors. And exactly like what you just said, if everybody turns around and says, hey, look, we're going to turn around and we're going to buy, 200 monitors and split them amongst us, we want a discount on them, obviously, because we're buying such a bulk amount. And it should, in theory, work.
We will all agree to make it exclusive. We will all agree to run your Asus commercial on our streams. We will all agree to do this. The companies are going to give because you're showing a united effort. But don't know why these things haven't been happening.
Because everyone is greedy. Yes. No unity. Everyone wants their own shit for themselves. Yet they claim they want to support the community. Complete and utter bullshit. Yes. That's the truth.
All right, Russell said he's got to go because his internet keeps acting up. He's got to call it a night, so he wants to give his last words over here. So, Russell, go ahead. You got the floor.
Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. The next major in Toronto would be T13 in October 13 and 14. I actually would like to invite Empire Arcadia to come take our monies. So that open challenge is on, and we'll talk internally at TriForce if you want. I'll send you a message, okay?
Well, for something like that, now that we're the official endorsed team for VXG, you'd have to talk to Rolando about that. He takes care of all that stuff for us. But thank you for the invite, and hopefully you guys can work something out, and we will promptly be up in Canada to whoop your ass and take your money.
Wow. You got to remember something, Triforce.
Yeah.
Empire Arcadia has been around how long now?
Thank you.
How long? Well, are you talking about from a community or when it was established as a company?
With players. We'll just say with players competing.
With players, we've been competing since '84. James.
Okay, so since
that's
1984 to 2012,
yeah.
all you got to look out for is one place, and that's OBS.
Oh boy.
OBS is in the house with 20 members scattered throughout the world. We are an international team.
James, let me talk to you about something. I'm sorry, I don't mean to get it in the because we're supposed to be talking about this, but it has something to do with OBS. So since there's no Combat Network, it's now OBS EMP Rio.
Combat Network exists still. Rio is OBS, yes.
Rio was never Combat Network.
No, Rio was never really Combat Network. He was VVV, and he was working with EMP, which I have no problems if he still works with you.
And he was VSM.
You know.
No, he's still EMP. But he was talking to me the other day. He said that talk to you about it because this weekend is Fight Arena, and since CD Junior and what's his name's not going, he'll be there. So he said it has to be OBS EMP. So I was like, oh, okay, whatever.
Yeah.
See that we started out. You and I started out with a video war between one another, but yet now we both have our names branded on one of the top players.
That shit happens, man. Shit happens.
And that's a New York thing. That's what it comes down to.
Oh shit.
So anyway, let's because I gotta move along here. I got a message. You got more questions, DarKNaTaS? I'm sure you do.
I kind of do have one, but it's for TriForce. But TriForce said he wanted to put something on blast real fast.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, this is on blast, not for Rolando, but it has something to do with him. So I went out into the living room to just go to, well, not the living room. I went to go to use the bathroom, and then passing the living room, James Ultra James had his stream on, and Kramer told me that Ultra James had said on his stream that VXG signed Empire Arcadia for $10,000. He actually put a value on it. And said that's what he said. So I had to, that's what took me so long, because I had to log into his stream and said, please stop spreading rumors about a figure that you have no idea about, because EMP and VXG never released any value for the endorsement deal that you signed up for.
What he's trying to do, he's trying to troll the thing and say because we stated 5 figures, he wants to go with the smallest figure possible for 5 figures.
To delegitimize the organization, which brings up what we're talking about on Blast. Why shit in America does not come together. So let me put the stream on to something. I'm still not going to explain what the figure is, because both VXG and I, Rolando and I, agreed it would be best not to put the figures on. But I damn sure it's going to tell you it ain't no fucking small ass 10,000. But the reason why we did not want to put the figure on what it was is because Rolando said, if you want the best value for your organization, you have to start using your head when you're marketing the organization. You can't let other companies know what other businesses are signing you to, or they're going to try to match that price or go lower. You want what's always better for your organization. And this is VXG telling me this. It's not in their benefit to tell us this, because then they would lose. But here is Rolando, who's trying to help us grow. But in the United States, look at what they're trying to do. They're literally over there trying to devalue the organization by giving it the lowest denominator of a five-figure endorsement deal. And this is why nothing grows over here. This is why everything's separated. This is why only certain people stay rich and certain people stay poor. It's that shitty ass mentality. I hate this shit. That's why I'm moving to St. Martin's.
Yeah, I mean, let me tell you, you guys know the term culture shock? I mean, the FGC culture is giving me culture shock. The FGC of the US, because it's something I've never experienced before, and I'm surprised when we get hit with these kind of things more and more. You know, it's a pity that I don't know if they're trolling. I'm curious to see a recording or something to see exactly how he said it. But if he's seriously thinking that, I mean, come on. Really, guys, you know, I don't want to go into too much details about our sponsors, but you have to understand that St. Martin is an island that depends 100% on tourism. All right? It is, we don't have oil, we don't have fruits, we don't have bananas, nothing else. Every dollar that we make is in the people that come to our island, not the thousands or hundreds of, the millions of people that come to the island, which adds up over $2.6 billion in tourism spending per year. So we're backed by tourism. So let's just keep that in mind, guys. Keep it in perspective.
I just did, man. This is the shit that happens in this community is crazy. Okay, now James. So you're OG like me, so you would understand the value of this. So you know, Guinness gives us this world record,
Yeah,
right, as the most winning gaming team. Now, as an OG, how important is that in terms of news to a competitive gaming scene between 1 to 10?
unfortunately, you know what, and like I said, and the young bucks out there don't like me calling them Generation P, but in this new see, to me, when I was gaming in the 80s and the 90s, to get in the Guinness Book of World Record meant you were top dog or whatever the hell it was. I don't give a shit if it was having the longest toenail or being the biggest motherfucker or gaming. But it meant an established thing. Half of these young people out there don't even know. They think Guinness is just a beer.
Oh shit! Actually, you know, you're right. You're right about that. You are right about that. That is actually funny.
You know,
people do think it's a beer.
And the fact that, like, when that was said to me, you know what? I break your balls a lot, but you know what? At the end of the day, I was like, yo, that's some good shit.
But now, okay, now James, watch this, right? Watch this. The reason why I want to stop you there because I want to show you something. This news came out. I had several sources submit the news to several sites. It's on 8-Way Run, it's on MKU, it's on Test Your Might, it's on what's the name of this thing? Crap. It's what's the name of it? Virtual Fighter, the Virtual Fighter community site, VFC. It's on Event Hubs, right? This is Empire Arcadia is being named the #1 winning video game team of all time. That's over EG, that's over Team Fnatic, that's over DigiNots, that's over so many godlike esports teams that's been competing for years on end. This is news. All these sites report it. A large majority of those wins came from fighting games, right? Guys like Justin Wong, guys like Ricky Ortiz, guys like Perfect Legend, guys like Tom Brady. The list goes on. Yipes, Dominion, Rasan, Jago, all these players, right? It doesn't hit the front page of SRK.
No, it won't, because that's the Capcom fanboy site, and you're taboo, and that's the reality of it. You know, and they won't. They once again, it's what it comes down to is if anybody. And, you know, people broke my balls for calling the Test Your Might guys Illuminati. But, you know, Illuminatis, per se, go beyond Test Your Might. It goes throughout the community. There's people in this scene that are afraid to lose what power they have.
Yep, that's what it is.
And they'll look at you and they'll turn around and they'll say that, you know, TriForce is a fraud, he's a bullshitter. I mean, I've known you now for, you know, pre-knowing you to now and
6
everything,
months.
you know, you ain't making nothing. You're straight up community.
Yeah, but try telling them that.
You know,
Try
but
telling them that.
meanwhile, the cats that are running Evo are in bed with SRK. You know, and there's this illusion that, you know, the people. It's kind of like the people that you think are out for you are really fucking against you, and the people that are that you think are against you
are the ones who supporting you.
You know, and you know, and once again, you know, to bring it back to the MK site thing, I'm not shitting. Storm is a great guy. He runs, you know, Test Your Might, but you know, from other people in the scene, I was told for months, oh, MKU, they're ass, they're scumbags, they're this, they're that. Do you know they welcomed me with open arms? I've not had one problem. I've had one person bitching, moaning, and groaning. You know, and that just goes to show you there's people that have agendas. And if people got agendas, obviously you're either part of their agenda or you're a detriment to their agenda.
Yeah.
And you are, you know, and I told you this back with freaking Jerry Sandusky. I mean, Jerry from VVV. I'm sorry. That was a misquote of words there. But, you know, he was, you know, when I met him in Columbus, you know, I thought everything was going to be a bed of roses for Rio and CD Jr. And I talked to the guy, and I tried to get other guys from the pickup, and yeah. But the first thing he said to me is, yo, TriForce, nah. He's just almost as if you're like some kind of fucking, you know, some crack dealer that's just trying to fucking rip people off.
Yeah, that's the perception everyone. It's either I'm a pimp or a hustler. That's the perception they put of me out there.
Meanwhile, you know what? We're both from New York, and I'm closer to a pimp and a hustler than your ass.
Oh shit! Well, yeah, you are, because I'm not a pimp and a hustler. In no way. I don't even get involved in that type of that lifestyle at all in any way whatsoever. The way I talk is because I'm a product of my environment, but in no way am I, you know.
No, and that's the part of it that you know I'm trying to get out there is you know, people got to remember, you know, keep your friends close, but keep your enemies closer.
Yes.
Because, you know, people will fuck you in, and I see CD Junior's now in the chat. You know, he knows. I told him I warned him about VVV from the get-go. You know, if you're not profitable, if you don't fall into their version of compliance, they'll cut you off like you never existed.
That's crazy, though. Never have I ever heard before an esports team or a competitive gaming team, community or esports, cut an entire division off. Period. Just dead it.
That's once again, it comes down to Generation P. If I can't have my way, pussy.
Oh.
It's the pussy generation. And for everybody out there, I'm Generation X. You know, the other ones are the Generation Baby Boomers, and Generation P is the pussy generation. Everybody wants to get emo. Their feelings need to be heard. You know, everything's got to go their way. If it doesn't go their way, they're going to bitch, moan, and groan. They're going to do whatever they can to make it their way. You know, in an environment where somebody's got to lose and somebody's got to win, you know, they want to pat people. Look, I came in like around the 50 mark in Evo. I don't want a pat on my back being told I did a good job. I fucking choked. At the end of the day, I choked. I didn't do what I was supposed to do. It wasn't an input bug. It wasn't a fucking lagged monitor.
You got top 50?
Yeah.
Out of how many?
I don't know. I heard
there was like 200-300 people.
Yeah, well, that's still... Either way.
That's not bad for an old man.
Yeah,
it's not bad for an old man.
We're fucking Baraka nonetheless. Shout outs to fucking Sunk for knocking me out with goddamn Kenshi. And Pig the Hut, just remember, your Kenshi ain't going to be able to outdrink me. But, you know, my point is, it's like the mentality that nobody wants to lose. You know, that's the problem with this generation, where they want everybody, and I want everybody to get along, but I want everybody to accept somebody's got to lose for somebody to win. You know, and that's the truth. You know, I could turn around. I could play you in a game. I don't know. What, you know, let's just use Tetris as an example.
Uh-huh.
You beat me in Tetris. I'm gonna be salty. I ain't denying. I am a sore loser, but I'm not a sore winner.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the problem with this generation now. Is you know, and I'm not gonna get into the PL thing, you know, but sometimes I see him, you know, as a boaster on his wins, and I'd be like, yo, you know what? You'd be so much better received if you just pat somebody on the back, like, good job, you know.
No. And this is why I will disagree with you on that particular. I will disagree with you on that in this regard. When he won, he vanished, and when he vanished, there was no space for him to boast or say anything. When he came back to try to help the scene on a commercial level, he was villainized as
Including
a sellout.
by me, because
Yeah,
of the simple fact that I didn't want him to leave. Don't leave the scene.
No,
What
but
you got to
you
do,
didn't-
but what you got to do is you got to become, and I know you love the analogy. You got to become the Rock.
Yeah, well, trust me. Me and Rolando have been telling him to become the Rock for like I don't know how long. But what I'm trying to say is that when the scene villainized him, and this is what really happened when he lost to CD Junior at Ohio, and CD Junior and him had war on Facebook, he just lost it because when CD Junior was like because he would show me some of the shit Junior would write. Me personally, I like that type of stuff because it's drama and it's funny because it's like WWE, but he can't take it like that. So it was bothering the shit out of him. So for him, at the end of the day, he was like, nah, fuck that. I'm not gonna, like, try to be like a good sport anymore. And in the venue, when he wins, he'll shake your hand. When he loses, he'll shake your hand. Either way, he's gonna walk off, whatever the case may be. If he loses, obviously he's not gonna smile. But if he wins, he's gonna smile, shake your hand, and he walks off. He will wait to go on Twitter because you know how Carl is. He loves tweeting, fucking 1,000 things at one time.
Motherfucker going out at 2 a.m. to get a fucking bacon sandwich. Do I give a fuck about his bacon sandwich?
Carl be killing me.
Motherfucking roller skating. How does a black man get on skates? Oh my God! Did I just say that statement?
Yeah, actually, I wonder how the fuck a black man gets on skates. He be like, I can't wait for Wednesday. I want to be hitting the skating ring. I'm like, yo, stop. But that's how he is. So it's like I can understand where he's from, but I also understand where you're from, and we just gotta try to find a way to get Carl to somehow fit in that middle line and then move on. I'm just glad that it's over now. You know, everyone respects the players. We was on the Wule show or the Felice or the Wule show. I don't know whose show it was, but we were talking about the top 5 Mortal Kombat players of all time. And I had said it was Lex. I don't know if you guys remember Lex. Well, actually, first place would be Rio.
Rio is hands down. MK3 is Lex.
Yeah, MK3 is Lex. Then I don't know who would be 3, 4, or whatever, but I will put Carl 5 only because it's the last version of the game.
Yeah.
But so I don't know who would be 3 and 4, but I do know number 1 will be Rio, number 2 will be Lex. And if we're just gonna skip from, because I don't count DC versus Mortal Kombat, that shit is not Mortal Kombat at all. So if you're gonna just say the games that matter, which is come down to the top players of all time, actually, if you want to say the top players of all time, it would be Rio, Lex, CD, Carl, and you. I put you because you're number 1, so you can't forget about what started it all.
I'll take that with a grain of salt, but I appreciate it. But I see and this is the difference between MK 1, 2, and 3. Wait. The only reason I say this is this, with the change of technology. When I was whooping ass in MK 1 and 2 back in the day, it was more simplistic. Since time has gone on, they've incorporated back ones, forward ones, back low kick, all these added variables to the game. Yeah. Which, and I told this to CD Junior. If you were back in the day when I was in my prime, you guys wouldn't have had a fucking chance.
Oh, now that I'm retired, we can set up a time where I'll play you in MK1 on streams because I don't care if I lose now.
Well, then then we'll do that. We'll make that. You know what? I know because Pig's coming here and he wanted to hit VSM. And anybody that's VSM that's in the chat, hit me up to let me know if you guys are coming down or you're not coming down or what's going on, because I don't want Pig to not experience VSM. And you know, everybody's running.
VSM moved. They moved to the new location.
They moved to a new location, which is like
it's not
right up the
open.
block.
But it's not
Oh,
open.
they did?
Is it not open? I got to call them up.
I don't think it's open yet.
So for everybody out there, I'm going to turn around. I'm going to reach out to Gamer's Edge in the morning, and I'll start having tweets going. MK1 money matches, huh? Wow, people want a money match at MK1. That all depends on what version. If you're going to go to that bitch 4.0 or 5.0 version, I'm not going to
The
bother.
one with the combos? Because I'll pick Sub-Zero. Fuck that.
Oh, hell yeah.
Freeze, drop kick, punch, slide, freeze, uppercut. Yo, I remember that fucking combo, B. I got that shit on Smash.
It's fucking Sub-Zero. Nah, man. Johnny Cage, Kano, or Raiden. I trap you in the corner, 100% you're dead.
Yeah, well, yeah, I'm never going to get put in the corner. Because if I'm Sub-Zero, yo, we staying right in the middle of the screen. Fuck that.
Anyway, listen, I have other people I'm supposed to get on here. You guys are more than, yeah, I know. I carried on a long time here, guys. Hey, what's up there, Shadow Zero? Glad you can rejoin the MK community. I'm going to throw a commercial up quick. Once again, guys.
Let Rolando have a final word. He wanted to say something.
Yeah, I'm not gonna cut him yet. I want everybody though to go to once again another On Blast shirt's getting given out tonight. I will pick a number, or I will have somebody I decide to pick a number. Just don't do number 8, because last time it wound up being CD Junior, and I don't want him to get another fucking shirt. But I want people to go to Trip Sessions on Facebook. It's Trip Sessions Media Group. Like the page for me, and I will pick one of the people to get. Where's your shirt? Your shirt's in my house. Where's my shirt, bitch? That's right. Oh, did I forget about that? I forgot. He's got my NRS shirt sitting in his house for like 6 months now. But basically, I want everybody to go to the page on Trip Sessions Media Group, like it, and I'll pick somebody out from it. I'm going to take a commercial break quick, and then I'm going to come back. I'm going to let these guys close up, and I'm going to bring on the saltiest black man on the planet.
Who's that?
You'll stick around and you'll find out.
Oh, I really want to see this now.
All right, well, yeah, I guess let me just say my shout-outs there. I got to definitely shout out to our sponsors, Carib Surf, for believing in us, and of course the St. Martin Tourist Board for seeing how much exposure we're giving to our island. I'm sure there are 90 people here right now, and I don't know if anyone here has heard about St. Martin before tonight, but if you heard about St. Martin, an island in the Caribbean, because of us, then we're doing our job for the St. Martin Tourist Board. So definitely going to throw that plug out there. Be sure to check out the Video X Games next year. It's going to be the best tournament of the year, the best tournament experience of the year. I mean, it's worth it. You guys got to definitely be here. And also, look out for the VXG qualifiers. It's called Destination St. Martin Road to VXG. It's qualifiers we're doing across 8 tournaments in North America, including, it's going to be at, we're hoping for East Coast Throwdown. Joe's got to talk to John about it still. We're also looking, it's going to be at Yumacon on first week of November. That's going to be the first qualifier. I'm talking to Russell to have Toryuken as one of the qualifiers. And we're also going to have 4 West Coast qualifiers as well. The winners of these qualifiers get airfare and hotel to St. Martin for the tournament. That's a $1,500 prize on top
Don't forget to tell them about the 4th qualifier on the East Coast, which is in New York, which will be Battlefield Arcadia.
Battlefield Arcadia. Tentatively, we were saying early February.
It's going to be the first quarter of 2013.
Yes, first quarter 2013, Battlefield Arcadia is going to be one of the qualifiers. I can't tell you exactly what games will be out as yet. I mean, but MK9 is going on at Yumacon, so you can definitely check that out over there. And then as time passes, we'll see how the MK9 develops, and probably Injustice might make the roster for VXG next year as well. So keep an eye out on that as well. And yeah, thanks to everyone for listening today. If you want to hit me up, twitter.com/thevideoxgames. It's your boy Rolando, straight from Martin. You done know, Caribbean repping it 100%, yo. You done know. Later, guys. Thanks, James. And
All right, man.
anytime
All right, man.
or you want me back on, you got my Skype. Talk whenever you're ready.
You got it, man. Thanks a lot.
All right, bro.
All right, I'm gonna run a quick commercial here, guys. I'm gonna take another piss because I keep going through these beers like water. I hope Mr. Pig over there has seen how quick I could polish down a beer, and he realized there's no way he's gonna come close.
Yeah, I've never seen someone drink a beer as far as you did at the start of the show. And I've seen beer. It's the fastest. I thought that was a magic trick or something.
And that's a Heineken, man. Give me a good beer. Give me a Bud or something, and that shit'll go even faster.
All right, guys.
All right, guys. Glad you have you on, man. Stick around, Mr. TriForce.
I'm not going nowhere. In fact, I'm going to go check the kitchen. I got something cooking as well, but I'll be right back in like 3 minutes.
All right, man. Peace out.
VSM, let's go. I make that name, which I probably will, hopefully. I have a really good chance to win the whole tournament. I think you did too. VSM, let's go. I really think that if I make that name, which I probably will, hopefully, I have a really good chance to win the whole tournament. I think you did too.
All right, everybody, I'm back. I'm adding my my next guest here. I hope he picks up. I hope he didn't fall asleep on me. We ran a little late with the with all the tournament organizers, and apparently he's busy right now. So I am going to hit him up on a private. Let's see what I got here. Where the hell are you?
James, while you do that, play the video I sent you so I can get into the other topic real quick.
Okay, yes. Before I send it to me again, quick.
I just sent it on Skype.
Did you? Okay, I don't see it. Let me go to fucking chat. I got a fucking million fucking things here. Okay, here we go. All right, to run this down, guys, in a nutshell, let me run this fucking commercial.
Interactive combat set that brings
This quick segment here is going to be about a fucking troll somewhere in the world who basically figured out a way to cheat in MK online. And I'm going to basically show him what he does. I'm going to show his name. Hopefully Microsoft and the other guys will get out and do something because, you know, usually they sit on their ass and do shit. But hopefully they'll come out and they'll basically expose this guy for what he is, which is where am I? Hold on, let me change. Oh, by the way, guys, just so you know, the shirt. This is the shirt that you're gonna get, and on the back of the shirt, it's gonna have a whatever. Everything has a different saying on it. There's gonna be modifications to the shirt, so everybody go to Trip Sessions and like that to get the shirt. And with that said, I am going to put this on now. And voila, voila.
And some of you may have seen this video. Others may not have, but we're putting this on so people will see this.
Okay, voila, voila, and motherfucking voila.
Alright guys, I'm recording this right now. As you see, this is the fucking cheater for the Shaolin. He does a glitch where you fucking automatically lose every single time you fucking play him. So as you can see, I haven't picked my character yet, but I'm about to pick him right now, and you're gonna see what's gonna happen as soon as I pick my character. And you're gonna be like, what the fuck? And every time he does this stupid fucking little glitch, he fucking ends up getting a fucking win because of it. So let's wait and see what just happens here. Oh wait, look. The fucking stage just glitched out. I went to the menu, and I just got a fucking loss. Do you see how fucked up this shit is? So this guy here, you are being put on fucking blast. To everybody out there, do us a favor, go to your dashboard. Look, I'm gonna show you the fucking name over here again. Where the fuck is my friends list? Cause this guy just pissed me off. This is the third time today I bumped into this stupid motherfucker. And yeah, I preferred him because I wanted to make a fucking video over here. And this is what this guy does. So this is his profile. Make sure you submit a fucking goddamn, file a goddamn complaint. Let's see, here we go. File a complaint. Here we go. He's doing some tampering, cheating. File a complaint. Yes. For all you guys, please do that. You see his name? It's for the Shaolin. As you can tell, it's with a 0. Anytime you see this stupid motherfucker, report his ass, block his ass, do whatever you gotta fucking do. This guy will be personally put on blast on the show. So, you guys do what you gotta do. I'm making this public right here. This is blowing the fuck out of me every single time I play this fucking
With that being said and done, now, let me get into this a bit over here now. Now, you guys seen the video here. I posted this up on Touching My MKU. Both sides seen it. You know, a lot of you guys know the backstory on this guy. Apparently, he was used to be known as Sorrento 19, some other fucking goddamn shit. Yeah, this guy's #1 ranked leaderboard on Xbox Live with like fucking 20-something thousand goddamn wins, maybe like 3,000 losses. Apparently, this glitch here, I mean, some people have said either A, you don't get a loss and he doesn't get a win, or B, he does get a win and you get a loss. I have not been able to get a chance to prove that because that guy's officially been blocked from my shit, so I don't fucking feel like doing anything. Now, I have spoken with Microsoft. My roommate and I both spoke with Microsoft on Twitter, and pretty much, you know, wait, I'm gonna scroll down here. I'm gonna read some of the responses Microsoft decides to fucking send me over here. This fucking stupid ass fucking company sucks ass. You know, they tell us, all right, yeah, well, we're not enforcement support over here. We're customer pretty service over here. So I'm like, all right, what fucking use are you guys? So I asked these guys, you know, can you direct me to some place where I can speak to enforcement directly? Oh, well, you got to submit feedback on the player. That's the only way you get enforcement. I'm like, what kind of bullshit is this? I sent these guys 3 different videos, including mine, the one Snowy did, the one Johnny did. I sent them videos. I sent them the links to MKU and TeshMK, showing the complaints people have fucking given this fucking piece of shit. Oh, you know, and yet he's been doing this for months and still has not gotten banned. You know, there's something obviously fucking wrong with the goddamn ban hammer that had to go directly to fucking Microsoft to tell them, yo, this guy is doing this shit. This is what's happening. Now, I'm hoping, I don't see anybody from NRS in here as of right now. I'm hoping someone from NRS will eventually watch the archive of this video and be like, all right, there's something seriously wrong here. How the fuck does this guy have all these fucking wins? And when they see the videos and what's going on, they're going to be like, yo, what the fuck is this? Now, exactly how he's doing this fucking hack is beyond fucking my belief on how he's doing it. Either A, he's found some kind of glitch in game, or B, he fucking is probably using a modified console and is doing something in a modified console that's causing the game to crash. We don't know. That is nobody absolutely knows that. Now, I don't know if you guys know, he's got a YouTube page. His really gay ass fucking YouTube page where you see him.
His fucking DJ shit.
Yeah, he got a fucking retarded fucking DJ fucking video. He's got a combo on there with fucking Kung Lao combo. I think he's godlike with the fucking combo. Yo, he has gotten so many dislikes. I've even reported his fucking goddamn YouTube page just because I fucking hate his ass for fucking all the shit that I fucking had to go through. And one day I ran into him fucking actually it was 4 times that day. The same shit was done to me. And this ain't the first time I've run into his ass. Numerous fucking people on here on the thread. I mean, the thread had over fucking almost 1,500 views on Test Your Might, and MKU had like a few hundred on there of people talking about this shit and how much shit this guy has fucking done. You know, I see people putting up the links and everything like that. This guy is such utter fucking shit. I mean, I saw Snowy's video. Snowy fucking babied the fuck out of him. He fucking murdered a goddamn fucking kid. You know, if you hear this kid, what he sounds like some fucking foreigner from some fucking other country. I don't know what the fuck he goddamn fucking saying. You know, and it's horrible fucking dealing with this shit. I mean, I know, guys, we're not to take online serious, but you know, I don't care if people pull on me, but at least pull on me during the fucking match while I'm beating your fucking ass down. Not right before we even fucking get into the fucking goddamn stage. You know, it's some bullshit, bro. And to see that shit happen, it's like, damn, I'm trying to baby your ass. You know, at least let me attempt to baby your ass instead of pulling this glitch shit right before the fucking match even fucking starts. You know?
And I gotta say, I gotta interject. I watched some of his videos. Yo, he's some mad shit talking motherfucker too. Mm-hmm. I seen the video. I went to his site. I mean, I went there and I commented on his shit and told him, you know, pardon my French, you should be ass raped in jail. But you know, that's just me being me. And basically he played some guy, and I listened to him talk shit about him, and I'm going, you do understand this is a game that in real life I would smash the shit out of you with your fucking turntable over your goddamn head, and probably ass rape you if I was in a pissed off enough mood. But the point is, look, guys, it's a game. I got, you know, if people catch me on it don't matter, PS3 or Xbox, my balance for wins and losses is normal. I got, you know, a couple of hundred wins. I got a couple of hundred losses. I don't have 20,000 wins and 3 losses. And the fact that people go to that level over the game basically overshadows this community and makes us look like a bunch of immature assholes that are really just out for wins in a game that in reality we're just out having a good time. I want to get good by winning the fucking game. If I don't win, guess what? I'm not going to blame the screen. I'm not going to blame my controller. I'm not going to blame a joystick I use. I'm going to say I fucked up. And that's it. I screwed up. I lost. This guy apparently has fucking, I don't know if he's got daddy issues or some shit. Maybe his daddy touched him inappropriately. But, you know, apparently all he wants to do is get wins. You know, and not to mention, whatever country you're from, dude, your music sucks ass. And I hope you come and you listen to this show. And if you do listen to this show, I invited you on the show. You know, I was going to set up a candle with his fucking face on it and smash it, but I didn't have enough time. Yeah. You know, but reality is this. Cheating is fucked up, no matter how you look at it. You know, and it's the fact that, like, this guy would go to such a level, what, to see your name? Is he the number 1 spot?
Yes, he is number 1 on Xbox Live right now.
And yet nobody, you know, this just goes to show what kind of ass company Microsoft is.
Yeah, you know, numerous people have said they fucking reported his ass, and yet he's still on there. He has count and has not been banned.
You know, you really, let's see. Here's a guy that lives in, I don't know, let's say Bumblefuck UK somewhere, or Bumblefuck fucking, motherfucker lives in Russia, like in the Siberian fucking, over in fucking the cold Siberian fucking tundra, and does nothing but sit in his fucking room and play this game and DJ his shitty ass music. And yet, for some reason, nobody at NRS looked and said, well, what's the guy under him have as far as win rate?
I believe that was either Franklin or something with a Mike something. I forgot the name. But
what kind of number?
Far away from him, but I have played both of them, and they do play a lot.
All right, so it's one thing to play a lot, to have wins and losses in a decent combination. We can all be realistic, you know, and once again, I'm not trying to shit on the online, but we all know it's a broken ass fucking net code. Shit happens. You get your losses. You keep going. I mean, I've played. You know, I've actually played on PS3. You know, some guys that have had NTS setups for US setups, and I've played them over in fucking in Europe. And you know what? To be honest, I've played matches with fucking guys in Europe that were just as good as motherfuckers that were if they were living next door to me. And then I've played matches with people that were just outright ass.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and it's the fact that, like, somebody would go to such a level, yet Microsoft, the cheese dick motherfuckers that they are, they got your money for your system, guys. Understand that. They don't need you no more. And it's the fact that they do that. And fuck it. You know what? I don't care what your gaming experience is like. You paid $300, $400, $500, $600 for the system. So fuck you. Thank you for your money. Don't give me a bullshit monetary group that's going to look out for, that's supposedly going to look out for you. Yet at the same time, you know, he's on his way. Just heck up. Okay, I got Webster on his way.
All right.
But basically, you know, he, you know, they portray themselves as the internet police, but do shit. But I can guarantee you, these cocksuckers at Microsoft, if you turned around and you said somebody was cheating on fucking Halo, the motherfuckers would be on their dick in a heartbeat. In a heartbeat, they would investigate him. But you look at a guy that has 10,000 more wins than the guy beneath him, and you don't think that's suspect, but yet you never heard of the motherfucker. He ain't a CD Junior. He ain't a PL. He ain't a Rio. And he's got 20,000 wins.
Uh-huh.
So, I mean, you know, basically I want anybody that's out there, file a fucking complaint. I've already reached out to NRS.
I posted his YouTube page. I posted his Xbox Live profile. Send him whatever the fuck you want. Curse him the fuck out. Tell me he's a piece of shit. Everything. That's his Xbox Live profile and his YouTube account. Both posted right there. No.
Yeah, see, I got.
Get DigiMon.
What do I got? I got L.I. Rain saying Halo motherfuckers get banned that same fucking day. But this guy's managed to accumulate 20,000 wins.
Well, you know why? It
20,000
wasn't Microsoft banning. That was Halo actually banning. They had their own ban hammer.
Well, NRS unfortunately doesn't have a ban hammer. You know, NRS, and I'll give them. I'll give them a little leeway on this. You got to remember, it's Midway coming out from bankruptcy, and you know, setting up a group that's actually going to start banning people was probably not their most important thing at that moment. Needless to say, But let me tell you something. Come MK10, NRS better have guys that sit down and say, look, you know what? Let's monitor this game and see if there's people that are hacking accounts, because you know what? It affects it. It not only affects players. It affects the turnout for a game. As a player, to turn around, and if all of a sudden I look at my stats, which, to be honest, I don't give a shit if I got 1,000,000 wins and 1,000,000 losses. I just play the game to play the game. You know, but basically, if you're going to turn around and you're to a player that's actually out there that's looking to become something, as far as online or trying to prove something. All these young buck Generation P guys, they got something to prove. You know, it kind of deters from it to know that there's a guy out there that's just getting wins for setting up matches, not even playing them. But with that, you know, I'll let you close on it. I got Webster, the saltiest motherfucker in the community, is here tonight, and he's got some challenges to put out.
Ooh. Final closure. Yeah, fuck that dude. Go tell him to go fuck himself. If you hear this shit, yo, go fucking rot in hell. I hope you get fucking banned. I hope they ban your fucking goddamn council. That's the worst thing to fucking happen to your ass.
I hope your cat gets feline AIDS.
Fucking asshole.
I hate cheaters. I hate one thing I hate more than anything is a motherfucking cheater.
Yep.
I don't care what you do in life. You can rob me and get away with it. But if you're a cheating motherfucker, I got zero respect for you. Take your loss like a man. I don't know. I think I got 1,000 losses. I don't give a shit. 800 wins, 1,000 losses, or whatever the ratio is. At the end of the day, I don't care. But to see somebody that's preying on people, he don't play somebody with a good record.
No, he don't.
He won't play.
I have a good record. He won't play me.
Yeah.
I beat the shit out of him. My fucking Freddy the last time I played him. The first and last time I beat the shit out of him.
Anyway, with that said, Mr. Webster, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
You guys hear me?
We hear you fine, man.
Look at this fucking chat. Fuck, all these fucking people.
Yeah.
All these on this goddamn chat. What the fuck is going on?
Yo, there's a more insult guy on the.
Do you know why I actually reached out to Morton's to get them to sponsor?
What's up?
I actually reached out to Morton's to try and get them to sponsor.
Nah, they're not gonna do that.
Nah, they were like, we don't know nothing about it. We're kind of scared.
We tried that shit back when Yipes first made it up, and they was like, "What? Video games?" You're like, "We're into agriculture. What the hell?" And that was it. That was the end of the phone call.
So anyway, I got the saltiest man in the community. This man has broken. How many versions of MK9 have you broken?
One.
One. That's it.
Just
I
the
wrote
one.
One disc copy of the game.
But you bought it again, didn't you?
The next fucking day.
Like a fucking crack fiend. So I brought you on here. I know you have, and keep this in mind. Put whoever you want on blast on blast. There is no censorship here. And I know deep down in your heart of hearts you have a few people you do want to call out.
I can slow? What the fuck? Hold on. Look, can you guys hear me just fine? But I guess the stream, maybe they didn't check their fucking volume.
No, we hear you.
No, you do sound a little low.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, let me try to crank up some shit. Hold on 1 second. I'm pretty dark, so this might take me forever. Fucking garbage. Shitty ass laptop.
We hear you enough that you're talking to yourself, so you should be fine.
Alright, hold on.
Perfect.
Oh, I just heard it go up.
How is that?
Perfect.
Oh, much better.
Can you fucking faggots in the chat hear me?
It sound much better, much better.
Here, fucking faggots. And their goddamn mouths for fucking time.
So you've been labeled as a very salty MK9 player.
I check it right. Okay.
Yeah, I don't even know if I'm an MK player to some of these people. They say I have no credibility and shit. What the fuck?
Why have you been labeled as so salty?
Well, because I guess I complain all the time about shit that I should be because the game is fucking. Why the fuck is this mic going low like that?
No, it's fine now. It's fine now.
It's fine. You sound fine. Just keep talking.
Anyway, they say I complain too much and they're tired of hearing that shit. I say go fuck yourselves because everything I complain about is some legit shit. And I feel like I'm in this by myself and there's not enough voices to kind of get our point across to NRS to fix shit so we can have a better fucking game. Instead, they want to be content in garbage, which is fucking stupid. But I guess, you know, and then you get these divas who are closet divas, motherfuckers that don't think they're divas but call other people divas. and then I got these motherfuckers running their mouth about how I'm irrelevant to the community.
Well,
Yeah,
let's roll this out and
Get
say,
names out here.
let's throw some names out. Who?
We all know CD Junior, the biggest faggot in the fucking community. Well, in the community. Outside of Mortal Kombat, I think he's a great guy. But within the Mortal Kombat community, he's someone I'd love to backhand the fuck out of. But I'm not really a violent person, so. But fuck him, pretty much. But he's like the type of person that I can respect and I'd love to kick it with when we talk about shit through. But within this community, I fuck him. Real talk, like whatever. Whatever. Yeah, hard CD Junior, fuck you. I'm reading the chat while running my mouth.
So now I'm gonna ask you this. I didn't. I don't know. Do we got Felice or Claude still in the chat?
I haven't even seen them. Have they been on?
Have they gone MIA on us?
Fucking fine now.
I don't even think I've seen them on.
What about Insufferable? Insuperable's got to be in here still. He's usually in here. Yeah, Insufferable 43. He's here. Insufferable. I'm going to assume that you're part of TWS for the tournament I got on 9/11. I've decided, because Digimon wants to compete, that he's going to play you guys. Do you want to go it alone, or do you want to go it with some AU members?
Oh, you know me. I take on whoever by myself. I mean, AU really kind of stepped away from like anything online. AU is very busy with all type of work-related stuff and health stuff, and just getting his life straightened out. So, kind of like the only one that I know. Bryce is right. He still streams all the time, but I don't know how much more involved in the community he is in other than that.
All right, so the way I see it then, I'm going to give you a handicap match because they had a bye for the first round, and I decided not to give them a bye. Like I mentioned already, this online tournament, is it going to rack in the do-re-mi? No, it's not. Basically, it's $50 to the person that beats Shao Kahn at the end, which is actually going to be Detroit Bowling, is going to be the final person you play, whether it's yourself or your whole team. And for a handicap match, which is against you, but you're willing to take it, I want Shiva to rip the flesh off of Sindel, Raiden, and Quan Chi, and whatever other players that they have.
Damn.
So therefore, I'm adding to this tournament AU Digimon versus TWS.
The Wule show, that fucking show. You got my mod ship for kicking out a faggot like Tom loves Brady. Fuck that guy. I see him in the chat too. I can't wait to slap the fuck out of him when I see him in life. That's why I get my mod ship removed, banning the fucking biggest troll in our fucking community who has no credibility whatsoever in this fucking community and shit. And I lose my mod ship. Oh, we're not gonna ban anybody. We should ban nobody. Tom loves makes tons of sense all the time. Fuck him. The fuck?
Yeah, well, remember, we don't ban nobody either.
We don't ban nobody, and that's because I give the freedom of expression.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, I mean, he had every right to be fucking ban-hammered, and I fuck him. Whatever.
Hey, look, you know what? At the end of the day, certain people are in the clique, certain people are out of the clique, some people are on the outside of the box and inside of the box. If you're on the outside, there's a chance you'll be banned on sites. I consider myself a universal man. I don't sit with no cliques. My clique is me and Natus, and now it's about 20 members to OBS.
International.
We are an international team.
Group.
I respect that. I'm not a violent person. Napalm, what? What's up, brother? Nah. You fucking laid, what's his name, Chef?
Hey, shut the fuck up.
No, he's fat. That's all I remember. Fat and pretty cool. Chef, that's his name. Yeah, he laid his ass out. I think he hit him with unblockable, and he just laid on the floor.
Yeah, he hit the block button. It didn't work.
Oh God!
Instead of an input bug working against you on a standing kick, it was actually the block button didn't work on him. But he did go into turtle mode.
What's up, Mr. Molina? But yeah, man. No, I'm not a violent person. I mean, I ain't a pushover. Fuck that. I'm too big and black to be a pushover. Fuck that shit. And whatever. Anyway.
I don't know. I wouldn't want to be in jail with you. I wouldn't want to share a cell with you.
Yeah, man.
You look at me one day, I might look like you might look at me and I turn into like a fucking cheeseburger and shit, and you want me and shit, and I'm in the corner of a cell and no CO around. Man, I think my ass is gonna be hurting for a month.
Well, you are.
Oh shit! Yo, James, you gotta play a video. I just saw.
What's that?
I'm gonna send it to you right now on Skype, and you need to play this.
Uh-oh.
No, it's a good video. It's a good video.
Something tells me it involves me and Carly.
It's a hyped up video.
Oh shit.
But I mean, Webster, and it's funny because I see you kind of get shit on from people every once in a while. My thing is, once again, it comes down to you're just as much a part of this community, whether it's your main focus or not. This community's got to gravitate towards the people that come across multiple fucking avenues as far as games. You can't turn around and just say, oh, because he only plays MK, that's why I like him. No. If you play every game, Soul Calibur, Skullgirls, whatever the fuck you play, you're still a loyal person to MK, even though you smashed fucking games. But I respect that. I respect that. But
I mean, I think the thing is that people, I guess, kind of disown me from the community because I actually speak my mind about how bad the fucking game is. I mean, not everything is roses. Hold on, I gotta see. Wait, no, I don't. Okay, anyway. Wait, yes, I do. Okay, hold on. Anyway, not everything is roses and peaches in this fucking community, especially the games that we play. I mean, I want change. I want shit for the better. I want to enjoy playing Mortal Kombat. I waited for years for a new Mortal Kombat game, and only to lose to fucking input bug and random inputs dropping and glitches and no trades and no governmental system or anything. I mean, that shit is just whack. I mean, I supported the fuck out of this game with my streams. I did Shinnok's King of the Hill challenge. I gave away $200 of my own pocket. I gave away a $170 arcade stick, the first Mortal Kombat Major, which was power up of 2011. I defended this game against Capcom fuckers who have disrespected the Mortal Kombat community and the Mortal Kombat game, saying online was trash and all that shit. I've done all that shit. And then as I get deep in the roots and, titties of the game, learning shit, figuring shit out, and then I realize, well, wow, this is fucked up. This is fucked up. Why doesn't this make sense? Then when I bring it up and say, NetherRealm, fix this, do this, whatever, motherfuckers get on my case. Like, fuck you, Webster. Like I haven't been to Evo. I ran the entire Mortal Kombat fucking tournament at Evo 2011 by myself, more or less. I've been to fucking UFGTA. I ran tournaments there. I wasn't really running shit at Season King, so I was supporting it. There's a ton of tournaments I've been to. I traveled down to Florida, and I ran MK there, or helped run MK there, and the Florida community is amazing. Just shouts to all the Florida players in the stream. You guys are godlike. Ray, Ashenar, etc. Isaac. Anyway, and then people act like I haven't done shit. Like I'm irrelevant. How the fuck am I irrelevant to the community when I've actually done more than some of the top players that play this fucking game?
The same reason why I'm irrelevant to the community.
You become a detriment if you don't follow the line. If you don't toe the line with everybody, if you think outside the box, people are going to turn around. And when I originally set out to do this show, okay, basically I was perceived as betraying people. And it wasn't about betraying. It was about uniting people. I don't pat myself on the back, but I will say that, from what I've seen over the last 6 episodes, the people at MKU are phenomenal. And I'm not taking nothing away from the Test Your Might people, but they welcome me with open arms, and they're all straight up about what can make them better and the community better. The community is a good place. Does it have some issues? Hey, look, me and my fucking wife, we got issues all the time. But does that make me hate her? No, it just says you got things you got to work through. I'm hoping that this show, opens up that that ability for a lot of these sites to start talking to each other, for players to start vibing with each other, and it's like what I said, I actually was talking to an investor today, and he's like, well, what makes this community special? And I've mentioned it to you in the past, and I mentioned it to other guys. This is the only community, black, white, green, blue, yellow, pink, whatever the fuck color you are, it don't matter. Straight, gay, tranny, whatever the fuck boat makes you fucking, you float across the ocean. I don't give a shit. But at the end of the day, everybody's united by one thing, a game. And when you're playing against somebody, whether it's offline or online, all of that shit becomes irrelevant. We got people boycotting Chicken Delights or whatever the fuck the place is, and, gay marriage, straight, this, that. That's the world. This is supposed to be your escape from reality. But unfortunately, it's gotten so convoluted with this mentality that the professional, look, guys, and everybody loves to use the word, I'm a professional gamer. You're not professional gamers. You're no different from a guy that goes into a local pool hall and hustles a motherfucker for money. It's a community of people that coexist with one another and play a game they all enjoy, a common interest. Now, the fact that the esports bullshit, I hate that fucking word. I don't like it. It's not a goddamn sport. Is Twinkie eating a sport? No. Well, I'm the best fucking Twinkie eater on the planet, so do I get paid $100,000 a year to eat Twinkies? No. Play your game, enjoy your game, have fun and enjoy it. Meet people, drink, be merry, act like you're one of fucking the merry men of Robin Hood. All united by a common interest. Until that happens, there's going to be divisions. My biggest grime is the offline thing, compared to the online. I hate the fact that people shit on online players. I enjoy playing online. I mean, there's moments it sucks ass, but I enjoy playing it, and ain't nobody going to tell me that I'm a shitty player because I play online, because I go to offline as well. And that's the part of this community that has to change. But the overall, I look at the Street Fighters, the Street Fighters, the Tekkens, and all that. Their communities are pretty much divided. If you really think about it, like there's that cutthroat competition side, and that's where it ends. You don't see Justin Wong going out drinking with Daigo. Maybe I missed it, but I haven't seen them hanging out and partying and having a good time together. It's like they go their own separate ways.
Well, they probably can't talk because Daigo doesn't speak English and Justin Wong doesn't speak Japanese.
But you know what? Alcohol speaks the same language to everybody.
No, actually, sex speaks the same language.
Yeah, well, if Daigo and him want to fuck knock themselves out, it ain't my boat. But but it's the point that they don't gravitate towards each other. I mean, if you look at like any real sport, you'll see like if you go to a ball game before the game, two players that played with each other in the minor leagues, maybe they're on separate teams in the majors, they'll come up to each other, they'll bullshit with each other for 20 minutes, a half hour. There's not this separation. Well, that's the way the MK community is, and it can be even better. MLG throwing their eggs into our basket. Do I think it was intentional? No. It was just we're a victim of a circumstance that allowed it to happen. But we as a community have the ability to make this community truly united and actually vibe with one another rather than against each other, like the Capcoms and the SNK. There's such division in those communities. We don't have that. Anyway, I'm rambling on like a motherfucker.
Go ahead, DigiMon, continue talking.
Don't worry, man. No, don't keep going. It's nice
when I go. I mean, I met you at I met Digi at Seasons Beatings. Motherfucker was complaining that about the input book not existing, and then he was smashing his control on the floor when he got it.
Fucking son.
But then his ass busted out a motherfucking cartwheel, which to this day I'm like, yo, I don't know how the fuck you did that. I don't even think I could do that.
That was the most epic cartwheel in Mortal Kombat history, I believe.
I think so. Well, no, the split.
Oh, shit.
The split was the epic thing. Your ass did a split. I went, damn, man.
They weren't supposed to know about that.
Oh, shit, my bad.
Fuck. Now all type of gay band for shit. Let's get him do the split. He must be gay.
Anyway, so I'm going to give you a match against TWS. Now, I'm going to give you the opportunity, if you want to, because you got till September 11th, if you want to pull yourself a team of 4 AU members, you're more than welcome to. If you want to go it alone, you're more than welcome to. But I want you to, I would prefer you to get yourself some members and get them out there and basically tear up TWS.
I will try my best, sir.
And I will hit you up on that. Now,
who is that? Felice? Who else is Felice and Super Bowl? Who else?
Felice and Super Bowl, Troy, and they haven't announced their other members. Now,
all right.
What I'm going to say is I want to give you a match, and being that this person is in the chat,
I want to fuck him up.
What are you talking about? I was going to say Pig the Hut.
Oh, I can't beat him. I mean, you know, I wasn't really feeling the shit he was running his mouth up about PL, but that shit's in the past now. But the pig is fucking godlike.
Well, needless to say, that was a lie. I'm a liar. I speak with a forked tongue. The match I want to give you is I want CD Jr. and you to play.
Oh, I'm ready for
once
that.
And for all.
I want to Shiva mirror him. I want to fucking Shiva up, show him that he's garbage with characters I've been playing since vanilla. He's never touched for probably more than 20 minutes of his life. And then I'll probably get bodied by his jack pretty bad. So yeah, that's what I want to do.
You might.
First to 5.
A first to 5 Shiva mirror match?
So, CD Jr., do you accept that mirror match?
I've asked him like a million times to mirror me. They say mirrors mean nothing. I'm going to get into that conversation about mirror matches.
Wait. CD Jr. saying you'll get blown up, bro.
Fuck him. You know,
that's not a yes or no answer, though.
Yeah, we're still waiting for yes or no.
And Revolver's putting $50 on CD Jr. Who's out there is going to take that match? So, CD Jr., once again, I hear you rolling your mouth there, but I don't hear a yes, nigga. It just gave you a yes. So, you know what? I am going to make a side match for this 9/11 tournament. Yes, Junior, it's going to be online. You're going to have to learn to adjust. Do you think you can adjust to that? 9/11, I'm going to have first to 5, Shiva versus Shiva, CD Jr. versus none other than the saltiest black man in the community, Digimon. And that is actually penciled in.
Okay,
now.
wait. Hold on, wait a second.
He's saying Season's beating.
This nigga just brought up fucking Season's beating. Number one, I don't play on stick. So I don't know what the fuck that was. That was just a match that shit was free. Rate my fucking shit in. I don't play anything on arcade stick, so I'm garbage. Second of all, I went random, I think, or I played Ermac. I don't even fucking man Ermac. So
he's saying to be at Season's beatings.
Oh, be there. Whoops.
Yeah, be there.
Damn, salty.
Yeah, he doesn't have. I've never seen CDQ play online, not even once.
I could be wrong. We played that last season's meeting. That's why I was wondering if that's what he was trying to do.
So are you going to be at Seasons Beatings?
I'm going to try now.
All right.
Sponsors some shit, right?
I am going to have a film crew there to make sure it is filmed.
Oh, shit.
And it will be forever immortalized.
Oh, shit.
What does TriForce do?
I don't know. TriForce, what's those shit?
I hear oh shit and I hear some rambling.
Yeah, what's it? TriForce, you getting laid right now, bro?
And that's why I'm late.
I wish.
It's not like you got to fucking.
All right. Well, if that's the case, I'm gonna clue all you people in. If you want to get laid, stop playing games.
No, that's not true.
I play. I get pussy every fucking weekend.
But you're married with children and shit.
Well, I don't say Martins, and it was 2 weeks straight, and I was playing motherfucking video
Yeah, but
games.
PL don't count.
Wow. Really? Wow. Damn. Look at the stream.
Oh man, TriForce is a virgin.
I'm telling you right now, when you come here next year, bring your wife, B. Because no matter how much faithfulness you have with your wife, B, if you come here alone, you're finished.
See, that's my problem. Is the problem for me is she knows Fantasy Island, so she's gonna see that shit. She's gonna be like, I don't know if I'm gonna let your ass come there alone.
Oh, good. So you better bring her with you, cause
well, no, I don't know about that. That's a detriment.
Yo, listen. Get the old marriage in gear, B. It's a good romantic island to bring your wife. I'm dead serious, B. That shit is ridiculous.
Listen, if I'm going to the island, I'm going to the island to play games. My wife is not much of a game girl, so her mentality is she'll sit in a fucking hotel room and she'll find some fucking 6'4" black dude with a fucking 30-inch cock walking around the beach, and I gotta worry about that shit. You know, like I think it was Eddie Murphy that said it. That shit just swinging in the wind. That shit just swinging. What? Your mind leave you alone? I take care of you, girl. Next thing you know, I'm going. What the fuck?
Actually, you know the sad part about it is
it's true.
That shit is actually fucking true. That's the sad part about it. It's fucking true. I thought that was all bullshit. He was saying that for a joke, but. Nah, it's true. Because I be walking on the beach with my shit swinging like that.
Oh, God. Well, I don't understand. If it's swinging, you still got to sit to pee.
This is one of the best.
So now, all right, let me go back. So Mr. CD Jr., season's beatings. I want it to go both ways. I want to see offline and online. It's not going to be a one-way street because you know what? Once again, this brings me to the point that, you know, if one wins online and one wins offline, then you know what? That leaves the grudge match.
I just want to make it perfectly clear. I fear nobody in the MK community in terms of like higher up players, like high level players. You know, I'll play anybody. I don't give a fuck. The only player I know for a fact that I just absolutely cannot fuck with, and I would never. Well, not right now. Step up to this person's Pig because Pig literally bodies my shit free, and it sucks. I mean, sometimes I play versus Pig, and I'm like, man, why the fuck am I playing this shit?
I mean, I'll say this. Pig, you know, Pig is you know, in the beginning, KT Smith was like one of the guys that impressed me leveling up the most. But Pig, you know, kind of like scooted in under the radar.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, he became a fucking ultra beast. I mean, he confronted me at Evo when he won and said, oh, yeah, you told me I wasn't going to make top 32 in the KTP cast. I was like, dude, I did like the KTP cast like a year and a half ago. You remembered that? It's like it was burnt into my head. I was like, oh, shit, you know what? I give you props. You know, but he probably is the best leveled up player out there.
Yeah, I just give respect where I think it's qualified, and the guy is pretty goddamn strong. I play all types of people online. I played Ray, I played Fred Ballin, I played versus Maxter, I played versus PL a lot, Mr. Molina, etc. Some of those players, they know that I'm a decent player. I'm sure if push came to shove, they would tell CD Jr. that Webster is not, well, that I'm not 100% free.
No, I know you're not free. I mean, I played you online too. You're not free.
But versus Pig, I've never played against someone, which just makes me just feel like 100% powerless. Like I can't do shit. It's just frustrating. I mean, I told him, I said that he might be the one reason why I might actually give a fuck about this garbage game. But I don't know. We'll see. It probably won't happen.
Well, I'm going to do, like I said, if you can get the season's beatings, he already agreed on doing both, on and off.
Yeah.
So 9/11 isn't on. 9/11 is on. Seasons beatings is what's the date for seasons beatings?
I don't know. I'm supposed to run tournaments there. I don't even know when it is.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's in a month or two or whatever it is. So make sure your ass gets there.
I told you I need some sponsorships. I already said, man, I need OBS.
Hey man, you can leave AU. You could be OBS, Salty Black Man. That's your new name. But no, I've watched, and I've seen on Facebook, basically, people kind of got dicky with you. And we've had our own debates, and I got TriForce here. Everybody knows how I feel about PL. I don't hide it. I don't hate the guy. A lot of people want to dick ride. You've basically said he's a friend of yours. Which, hey, you know what? That's great. We agree to disagree on certain things. I got no beef with him. Kind of like how you're saying about CD Jr. I feel the same about PL.
Oh, well, yeah. Then I can definitely relate.
He's broken my balls enough. Where he's questioned as far as my methods of doing things and dealing with them. I mean, like he said, the whole paper legend thing and all that. It is a fucking joke. At the end of the day, it was a joke. I had drawn a fucking dragon on a plate in 10 minutes, walked outside, shot a video, but it's burnt into his head. And it's funny because, I mean, you can't deny the guy won Evo twice, and he won it dominantly.
Here's my thing about the whole PL thing. Like I told you on the phone, I left UIM staff for two reasons, and one reason was how they were just constantly just shitting on PL in the back, staff forums and stuff. And I never really brought that shit to light, especially publicly, until right now. And that shit just aggravated the fuck out of me because it's like PL doesn't owe the community nothing. He doesn't owe none of you anything. He's a video game player. He plays video games and competes, and that's it. He doesn't owe the community shit. When he won Evo, he could do whatever the fuck he wanted. He did not have to play every fucking God-given tournament that MK has ran to make these fucking community members happy. They're not contributing to his funds, or even if they were, he's not entitled to do shit. There's no contract.
No.
So I don't know why all these people get all bent out of shape for whatever PL decides to do after he wins Evo. One world tournament. Do international players travel back to the States in every fucking Mortal Kombat tournament? Every fucking I don't know. They do what is convenient for them. And then we get here talking about something. Well, fuck him. He's irrelevant to the community. I'm the people's champion. Listen to what the fuck I tell you. And that's kind of what it seems like to me. I'm like, who the fuck is this guy? This is just one MK player who's good at MK games.
Yeah, but he writes checks that sometimes he can't cash, which has obviously happened a couple of times. It's the perception that if you're going to portray yourself, whether intentionally, unintentionally, is irrelevant. But, and I've learned this early on in my years, that if you open your mouth and say something, 25% of the people that you thought you were impressing now hate you because of the way you said it, not what you said. And perception is a big part of being sponsored, of having people in the community respect you. Now, after he's won the second Evo, there ain't nobody that can't respect him as a player. What, is somebody getting laid over there?
There's people that still disrespect this guy. I see it all the time in forum chats and everything. I should be the type. First of all, we're associates. I wouldn't say we're really, really close. I don't think we don't go on long walks in the beach, etc. like that. We don't. It's not that kind of party. He's someone that I respect over the years, multiple fighting games, and we have a decent conversation. We play some pretty good matches when I see him. That's pretty much my relationship with PL. But I respect the guy, unquestionably, because he's a talented player, and I kind of like his attitude. I like the way how he kind of thinks and analyzes shit. And I see TriForce is on. I really respect you, brother. You already know that. I talk to you every time I see you in the tournament. So, but like I said, the community community, for whatever reason, from the shit I read, especially the staff corruption, that I wish I could really go into detail the shit that.
Well, listen, I'm gonna let you get into it in a sec. I gotta run a quick commercial. I'm on, I don't know, like my dozen beer here, so I gotta take a leak. I'm gonna run this a quick commercial quick. Basically, it's gonna be a video for people to check out, but don't go nowhere, guys. Just drop your mics, mute them, so this can play through.
All right.
He is killing it. I've never seen Rio look that serious.
Let's see what you're made of.
All right, I'm back. Back. Anyway, so as we were going on the PL thing, basically, I'm curious. A lot of people, and like I said, I got no beef against him. I mean, he seems to think I do sometimes. I mean, I think he even equated it to jealousy, but I ain't jealous because I got everything I need. What is your perception as far as how he's treated and perceived in the community?
Well, I mean, in my opinion, like I said, I really should let the shit go of the past shit. A lot of people have claimed the past and shit between them and PL. I mean, I don't want to feel like I'm PL's manager or personal angel.
You got to watch out because you got his manager here.
I'll try for it. I respect the guy. He does.
No, say what you gotta say. It's everyone's entitled to their opinion.
Oh well, then shit. Like I said, I think, and I've always supported PL ever since day one. I've always been on his team. I've always respected him as a great player. I think the community was 100% on board for just busting his balls for him not participating in everything that I'm kind of repeating myself, but that's pretty much what it is. I mean, it's bullshit. The staff members of TYM were 100% biased. I thought it was garbage, and I didn't want to be no part of that. That was one reason why I quit. Why I didn't want to be staff on TYM anymore. And I just, and then now all of a sudden where it's like PL had to prove himself to get to the spot. So people can kind of praise him in his efforts and shit. Where everyone gives him.
Hold on, can I jump in on that? On that part, you see the prove your part self. That's the part. That's why PL became sort of like a prima donna in the sense of I don't know if you know what happened at Anaheim. Like when he lost at Ohio, and then everyone was like he ducked Power Up and he ducked Seasons Beatings because those were both in Ohio and he didn't go there, and he went to Anaheim and he beat CD Junior. People were coming up to him and saying, "Yo, PL man, you're the man. You beat CD Junior." And he was complaining to me how he was like, "Yo, people are so full of shit." He was like, literally 2 months ago, those same people were just shitting on him, saying he's garbage, he's washed up, he's not a real champion. CD Junior will destroy him, blah blah. And then when he beats CD Junior, it's a complete 180. And when he lost to Denzel and people was like, hey man, you gave it his all. He was like, he would rather everyone had just kept it real and just remained his enemy and disliked him. Same thing for Evo. He was like, when I won Evo, people were coming up to me congratulating. He's like, I don't want no one congratulating me because these were the same people who were just shitting on me. He's like, I feel like I had to prove myself to them. And he's like, I don't have to prove myself to no one other than my father. And yo, you can't, real talk, that's real rap. Like, real talk.
That's for me, being an older guy in this community, you know, when I've had, you know, and you know, some people don't like the word, but when I had the Illuminati on my dick telling me who I can and can't put on my show, yo, I'm 42 years old. Do you not understand that? My fucking father doesn't tell me what to do. Why am I going to have some 20-year-old kid telling me what I can't do on my show? You know, and
Amen.
And with that said, you know, that's been the point of this show. Is this is like the best way I can compare it is for those that have actually watched Pinocchio and he winds up hooking up with all the bad kids that smoke and do all the bad shit. I'm that guy. I don't play them, but I'm your Freddy Krueger. You are my children. All right? I want this community to grow and do what it wants, but I want it to grow the way it wants. Not the way an MLG or a TTT or an ECT or an Evo that they want it to grow. This community's got to grow the way it wants to. Now, with that said, I'm going to I'm going to introduce right now. I have he took number 3 up in Canada this weekend representing OBS. Kfrog, who Tim Regan, who's responsible for the music I play at the beginning of this show, for the soundtrack that I'm playing at this show, for the video for Rio, for the soundtrack for Players. And with that said, I'm giving you the floor.
Jimmy.
Yes, sir.
Thanks, buddy. Thanks, buddy. Yeah, I just want to say hi to everybody. I love this show. I love the show so much. It's like the best show ever. I've been laughing my ass off. With every sequential beer you drink, it gets more hilarious. And I have to take this opportunity to do what this show is all about. And I got to put some motherfuckers on blast. I got to do it. Because some shit went down on Facebook that I got to tell people about. It was absolutely ridiculous. It was ridiculous.
I read it. How was in that conversation?
Yeah, I don't even know what to say about that shit other than what the fuck? What the fuck? And you guys talk about Illuminati all the time. Okay, and people like to jump in and say, "Oh, that shit's not real," and it's not. No. It's definitely real. And I'll tell you why. So I was minding my own business. Okay, I was minding my own business. I wasn't doing anything. I wasn't talking to anybody. I wasn't even in the goddamn conversation. Okay, so I see this dude, Andrew Melvin. I think that's DR. Someone correct me if I'm wrong, but he's the noob player apparently. Like he's very good. I think I've seen him on stream a couple times. I guess he had some shit going on TYM where they deleted one of his threads or something, or they moderated the hell out of it. So we made a comment about it in the MK Florida thread, just kind of bitching about it, saying, oh, you know, what the fuck, why would they do this? And so I just was reading the comment thread, and everyone, of their own volition, I know everyone likes to always jump in and say, oh, Kfrog wants to keep the site war going. You know what? Fuck you, and fuck the site war, okay? This is some real people causing some real fucked up drama. Okay, so this is what's going down. I'm reading this shit. There's like 20, 30 comments. And close to the end, somebody said the most epic thing that I've ever heard about this whole Mortal Kombat community since this game came out back in April. And it was that those guys on TYM, and I'm not saying everybody, I'm saying that the select few that I've always had the fucking problems with, they've spent so much time on self-promotion and dick riding that they basically have actually hurt the scene by excluding players that don't, meet whatever fucked up standards they think you need to have to be able to post on a goddamn forum. Now, I don't even know where the fuck this shit comes from, okay? But that is so ridiculous to say something like it. It's ridiculous, right? So this beautiful comment comes out that says, oh my God, why are these people doing this? So I take the opportunity, as I usually do when someone shits on these folks. Well, I always like to take part of these conversations because I'm an asshole like that. So I jump in and I say, yeah, fuck TYM. And I always do this shit. But so I do this. And then out of nowhere, like a fucking Spider-Man or something, THTB, as he always does, He doesn't post in any of these fucking threads and any of the shit. As soon as somebody starts trash talking TYM, he comes in like the knight on the white fucking horse, and he's just like, oh, you know, it's not that bad, and here's Kfrog trying to talk about the site war and this and that and blah, blah, blah. Dude, I didn't start the fucking comment thread, okay? I just participated in it, and there's other dudes that were saying that you guys fucking suck, okay? So now, what's up? That's all I have to say is, what's up? Because it wasn't me that started it. And I'm just putting your ass on blast. And then Storms comes in there. Yeah, I know who you are, Scott Naylor. Comes in there and starts liking THTB's post. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. Get the fuck out of here. That's it. Oh, lick my balls while you're at it. Lick my fucking salty balls, motherfucker. Like them because they taste great, you faggot.
This show is great for you to express your anger and get a lot of tension off.
Oh God!
What did I miss? I went to get a beer.
Oh my God!
Sorry, Tim. I had to get another beer. So what did I miss?
You've heard told your whole audience that TYM can fucking take a dick as far as I'm concerned. Fuck them!
Oh my God! Well, apparently by 9 a.m. you won't be able to fucking to post on TYM.
Oh my God! I'm choking over
I don't
here.
post on that piece of shit site anyway. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Woo! You know, it's true, and I hate to say it. And look, at the end of the day, you know, and like I said, I got nothing against Storm, but let's be realistic. Yeah, you own. No, wait, let me finish. You own the site. You could do whatever the fuck you want, but if you want to alienate, you're heading in the right direction.
Oh,
you're heading in the absolute right direction of alienating people. It's about time that, you know, the people of the actual community, and, you know, when I say the people of the community, every motherfucker that's on this chat right now, it's 2 a.m. New York time. Any motherfucker that's in this chat, you have just as much of a say as a CD Junior, as a Rio. If you sit online and play the game every day, nobody can tell you anything. What, because you don't go to tournaments, you're irrelevant? Or because you don't contribute, you know, 755,000 hit combos, you're irrelevant? You know, and, you know, I got to say, I reached out on Test Your Might today. And I wasn't going to bring this up. I reached out on Test Your Might today, and I went regional, which it's the one thing I love about the site is they got a lot of regional matchmaking. And I went to every motherfucking group. I went to motherfuckers that are in Hungary, in Russia, in Australia, motherfucking China, Korea. I don't give a shit if you're from motherfucking Antarctica. And I basically reached out and I said, any motherfucker that wants to be OBS, you are welcome to come. I got one requirement and one requirement only. You're not a pussy. Very simple. I don't want to hear you bitch, moan, cry that somebody else beat your ass because the fucking controller wasn't working or because the fucking screen was lagged. I want you to just be a fucking man.
Hey, wait, hold on, wait a second. That rule sucks. Then I can't complain about this fucking garbage game.
No, see, you can complain about it, but why are you complaining it to me? Do I look like fucking Ed Boon? Do I got an eyebrow that goes from one ear to the other? So don't complain to me. Accept it for what it is. You ain't getting any changes. All you motherfuckers out there, there's no more fucking patches. Get it through your head. What you see is what you got. There ain't going to be a patch in a month, 2 months, 3 months, or a year. You know what's going to be in a year? Injustice.
Fuck that.
That's the way it is, and you got to accept it.
Oh, man.
You can pull your panties up your ass and give yourself a wedgie, because I don't have to, because at the end of
Jimmy,
the day...
on that note, I got something real quick I got to say about that. It's great. But I see you're still talking, so I'm going to shut up until you're done.
Wait. Wait, Claude, we're not bashing Test Your Might. We're bashing people. The community aspect of Test Your Might, which was originally the focus of it, was a good thing. What wasn't a good thing was when a select few, okay, and I, even though it's the On Blair show, I got to be politically correct here because some of them are my friends, but reality is this. They've put themselves in a position they control what's and what isn't said on a fucking site that's supposed to be about community. I should be able to, if I want, and I don't give a shit what anybody says, I could put a post up and I should be able to pretty much go fuck, cunt, shit, diarrhea, fucking burger eating motherfucker, and I should be able to go to it in a week and it should still be there. If somebody wants to respond to it, so be it. If nobody does, fine. But at the end of the day, I should still be able to post. I spoke to Goldfish Keeper. Now, we can all be men here and realize that there ain't too many girls that are part of the gaming community. But she said she set up a all-girls forum, which there's nothing wrong with that. What's that, 8 of them? So all the girls who, let's be realistic here, guys, everybody's fucking hormones are up in a fucking tissy when fucking girls are around. They don't want to, they want to play the game, but they don't want to feel like everybody wants to just get fucking in their pants. Wait. Who got banned? OBS. Revolver, who just got banned? Somebody banned somebody that I don't know about?
Yeah, who's that monkey dude? I banned him because he's bashing everybody.
No, you got to unban him.
I'll take care of that.
Take care of that. Unban him. Like I said, the one thing about this show, I don't give a fuck. If you tell me I'm the fucking oldest, lankiest, I'm a decrepit old man or a Diamond Club member, that's fine. But at the end of the day, fucking nobody gets banned from this show. So unban him.
I unbanned him.
All right.
Yes, sir.
And basically, my point is, Goldfish Keeper put up a forum that was basically for girls. And I don't want the fact that she said to me they got deleted in 11 minutes. Because every guy in there, 11 minutes she opened up the forum, and 11 minutes was closed. And, in fact, Brady, when we were in Evo, Brady and her were arguing about this whole thing. Yes, you know what, guys? Understand this. Girls should be separated. They're a different can of worms. They're a different can of worms. There ain't too many of them. Yeah, they want to be competitive. I mean, we don't have girls around that like a Sherry Jennings or a Q. We got to keep what we can keep around. I want that portion of the scene to grow. But to have it deleted in 11 minutes not because of what they were saying, and not because of the aspect of separating them, but give them a safe haven where they can grow. They need to grow, because let's be realistic. There are girls, I don't know, this fictional girl, Miss Spin from, 1919, or whatever the fuck she's from, that was playing fucking MK3 days. I invited her a couple times on my show. Until she comes on my show, she's full of shit and she don't exist. It's some dude that has a picture of his hot-looking sister saying it's him and fucking trolling. But the fact that, this community is still on this ego trip where who and who can't have a word. Everybody on this, and this is what everybody's got to understand. Everybody that comes to this show, understand, whatever you say, Big Brother is watching, if that makes it me the Big Brother, your chat is on the stream. Everything you say is recorded. If you tell a guy, I would fuck this dude up, well, guess what? If he comes into this chat and watches this video and sees it, and he punches you out at Evo, well, guess what? You might have deserved it. But I'm not going to allow people to shut people up because they don't like what they say. Because you know what it is? This isn't hate mongering. This isn't people running out, turning around saying that, like, I hate this person because it is. You're talking about gameplay. You're talking about they basically invalidated DR because of his knowledge that he shared and got mad. Rather than just say, hey, look, you know what? The guy, give him props too. How easy would it have been to say, courtesy of Rio and DR? Would that have been a big deal? Would Rio get butthurt about it? I don't think so. You know, the king of trolls doesn't get butthurt over fucking words. I can guarantee you that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but you know, the point is, it's like they don't. They want to shut people up, and that's the part of it that pisses me off. Nobody is going to shut me off, or shut me up for that matter. Just like TriForce, you know, when everybody in the beginning said, "Oh man, JamessMK and TriForce, I think they're gonna duke it out." Dude, we're grown fucking men.
That's because the fucking community's stupid. Like, what the fuck?
We're grown fucking men. Over a game, you know, he would have to like rape my wife, kill my mother and father, and then maybe, if I can get in the same jail cell with him, I'm going to kill him. But beyond that, I got no reason to. He's a guy that's out for the community. Now, a lot of people out there may not like some of the shit you say, but, you know, like you always like to punch in there, it's real talk. It's you being real. And, you know, it's